Angles of elevation and depression. In this lesson, we move on to some common uses of trigonometry. Here's a checklist, and that is to apply your knowledge of trig to solve real-world problems. Alright, let's begin the lesson. Now, let's imagine that we were on a savanna. We have a rat in some grass, and a little ways off, we have an eagle in the sky. So far, the rat is doing the wise thing and is just laying low, but still keeping an eye on the eagle. The angle between the eye of the rat and the eagle is called an angle of elevation. Now, on the other hand, as the eagle flies along, he keeps looking for any signs of food, and we call the angle between the eye of the eagle and the ground an angle of depression. For whatever reason, the eagle suddenly gets the presence of mind to turn around, and now we have a bit of a standoff between the rat and the eagle. Notice that the angle of depression and elevation form a Z. This makes them alternating angles, and so they are equal in value. Let's further assume that the eagle was at a height of 40 meters when his eyes made 4 with the rat. Then we can use the angle of depression, which is the same as the angle of elevation, to calculate how far the eagle has to travel to reach the rat. To do this, we'll use trigonometry. Let's start by writing down our SOHCAHTOA. We want to find the slanted length, which is the hypotenuse. So, therefore, we want to use sine in this case. Let's write sine of theta equals the opposite over the hypotenuse. Now, we could rearrange this equation to get that the hypotenuse equals the opposite over sine. And now all we have to do is substitute in our values. So we have 40 over sine 28.3, and this tells us that the eagle is just about 84.37 meters away. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe here if you want to get the latest from the Caribbean Scholar YouTube channel, or if you're ready, you can use the link in the description to hop onto our website and sign up for one of our premium courses.